Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a short video and I will be discussing 5 things that I do that I didn't know was connected to autism. So if you're interested in learning more about me and my autism diagnosis, then keep watching. Okay, so most of these things are sensory related. So during my evaluation, some of the questions that the psychiatrist asked me, I was like kind of thrown off by it, but now I know that that it was related to autism. So the first thing is she asked me how did I feel about clothes, and I started laughing because I told her that I don't like clothes, that I'm always naked. So whenever I'm home, I'm always naked. So I'm like naked 95% of the time. So I was kind of thrown off by that question because I didn't know that that was related to autism, but that is dealing with the sensory processing issues. Number 2 is she asked me how do I feel about food textures, and I was like, I'm a texture person, and I always say that I'm a texture person. So like coconut, I cannot do coconut. The coconut flakes, like the flavor of coconut is totally fine, but eating the flakes, I cannot do. It reminds me the texture of like grainy dirt. Cannot do it. Mushy things, I hate mushy textures. Bread pudding, soggy cereal, no. When I fix my cereal, I always put more cereal than milk, and then I'll kind of hold my bowl to the side to kind of tilt the milk to where it's not making my cereal as soggy, and I'll kind of just scoop the cereal over there to the milk so that it doesn't get soggy. So I didn't know that that was an autism trait. I didn't know that. And like I said before, that is dealing with sensory related issues that autistic people tend to have, sensory processing disorder. Let me see. Number 3 is noise, which that's pretty common that autistic people don't like noise, but I wasn't thinking that I was autistic, so the fact that I didn't like noise, that didn't kind of like ring bells in my head that meant that I was autistic, which you can't have a dislike for noise and not be autistic. Number 4 is, I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? Okay, yeah, so this is another sensory related thing, and it's kind of, I guess I could say it's related to clothes, but I don't like shoes. In fact, I probably own about 1 pair of shoes, and even when it's cold, I'll wear like slides, shoes that I can just slip on. I do not like shoes. I don't like the way it feels on top of my feet. It's just, I literally will think about it all day if I have on shoes. And when I do wear shoes, as soon as I get in the car, I take them off, and then I just put them on when I have to go into a store. And now that I know that I have autism and that's related to that sensory processing disorder, I'm like, oh my God, this makes so much sense. And that's like I was accommodating myself, but not knowing that I was dealing with autism. Okay, and the last thing I'm gonna say is all of these are sensory related. Okay, so I'm trying to explain this the best way that I can. You hear noise, like noises that other people may not be hearing. So, whereas somebody may not be bothered by the sound of the refrigerator, well, it drives me crazy. Little small sounds that people don't even notice. Oh my gosh, it drives me crazy. A dripping faucet will send me to the crazy house. Yes. So yeah, this is just a little short video just to kind of tell you guys some of the things that that I was doing, that I do, that I didn't know was related to autism. But yeah, comment below if you do any of those things. It doesn't mean that you're necessarily mean that you're autistic, but just let me know if you experience some of the same things. And if you are autistic, then comment and let me know, do you deal with some of the same kind of sensory issues?